Just a heads up, we're gonna start in about 2.5 minutes. Thank you, thank you. 진짜
Cheers. What's up, mimosas?
made from tenderloin from Kyushu, Miyazaki, A5 rank, super high quality beef. We marinate inside some red wines and vegetables for 5 nights until the flavors inside the beef make it in the steak tartare. A little bit of Italian inside the burrata cheese, right? That creaminess, little bit of fibery flavor is underneath. And then we put a buckwheat crepe and then also some.
Thank you.
So we have a cloud here, and on top we have a pork rillette made into a croquette. So it's very juicy in the middle, made with wild boar meat from Iwate Prefecture, and then we breaded it and fried it. On top, fresh truffles, a little bit of lardon, so the pork fat marinated inside some salt. How to do this one? You're going to be melting the white cloud that is sitting on top of the croquette. But how to do it? You need to grab this out, but do not push here. Liquid will come out. It'll come out this way. Huh? So anyway, just pull here, take this part, and then on top of the ring on top, this cotton candy will disappear. Okay. So you might want to video this part. I'll be watching. Just about 4 or 5 drops is best. Okay. Afterwards, we have this one. You can put the used one inside this. Okay. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
We'll be watching.
Okay, let's do that.
By the way, I made this cloud out of sugar. This is a plate I designed.
Ooh, lovely.
Okay, so let's go. So this is a pickled plum tea rice, seasoned it, and then afterwards we just pan-sear, get it a little bit crispy on the outside. It goes inside of the hot stone. Super hot stone, about 200 degrees, and I'm going to put these ingredients inside. So, first, this is a bean sprout namu. Okay, next, this is our turnip kakteki, which is a kimchi made from turnip. Okay, this is a kushinsai namu. Kushinsai is a spinach kind of, with a little hole in the middle. Anyway, and then this is some sesame seeds, and then some sesame leaf, egoma leaf. Must be for Korean food. Puffed rice, crispy rice on top. King crab, just steamed. Just goes in. And the juice as well goes in. And then the fragments of the paper airplane, right? It was inside of this bag. And we're gonna crumple it up inside as well. Okay. So you can hear the sizzling, yeah? Bibimbap. And then this one. Okay, take apart the crab first. And then fold it up. Bit of our homemade gochujang inside as well. Okay, when you eat this one, usually bibimbap you mix it very well, but this one don't mix it so much. You can just cut the egg 4 or 5 pieces and then dig deep and get the rice every bite. Go ahead.
Okay, that's so cool. Let's try this. Shall we? So cool.
It's very intense crab flavor for this dish.
Not bad. Okay, it's incredible. Look at that. So incredible.
위에 있는 주방식처럼 뻑뻑하게 이런 식으로 플레이트도 다 된 거 가지고 와.
Okay, so you were a crab and now you've been eaten by a fish. Yeah? And this fish we chose is called John Dory. So maybe you're familiar with it. We took the John Dory, we seasoned with some Japanese spices. Afterwards, we put a little bit of flour on it, hand sear with some brown butter. Okay? Then we put a clam chowder mousse on the bottom, Japanese clams as well, and then we put a milk foam on top using the fish bones. Okay, I'm gonna finish it off with one more thing, and I'm coming beside you. Video time. Wasabi shaved ice. Wasabi shaved ice. Okay, so when it's in, you should start eating. And no mixing. Dig deep. Wasabi shaved ice.
Perfect.
Wasabi's very slow. Make sure the flowers are facing this way. Okay, so we are off to the streets and we have a food stall. 3 types. This is the first one. Call it unitama.
Thank you.
Uni is sea urchin. Tama means bowl, so we have that in front of you. And this is a street food. It's very classic in Japan, but only in your dream. Okay. So inside of this round object, this is called panipuri. The outside is very crispy. We stuffed it with a little bit of pickled udo, which is a Japanese root vegetable, and then also a little bit of miso ice cream inside as well. Lastly, a bunch of sea urchin on top from Hokkaido, and then a herb called alisam. Anyway, you need to lift the bowl in one bite, enjoy in one bite, yeah? Or else it'll leak liquid. Be careful.
Let's do this one way.
먹는 거
So next street food is called awanegi. Awabi is abalone. Negi is spring onion. So it's these two combinations, but we trapped it inside of a dosa. So made from lentils and a little bit of Japanese rice. And then inside is the abalone meat. We season with a little bit of spring onion oil, and then also the liver of the abalone is also inside as well. The right side is a little chutney. We made it with seri, which is a Japanese herb called mugwort. And then we make it like a chaji. So you have the Indian spices here, slightly acidic from a little bit of the tangy flavor. Anyways, you have 2 bites for the dosa, and then you can chase it with the chutney. Go ahead. Thank you.
Lovely. So it's 2 bites. Let's try that.
Japanese
Okay, so the next food stall is very famous for crustaceans. So we have a very much shrimp dish for you. We use isebi, which is a spiny lobster from southwest Japan. Okay, so we made it kind of like satay style, right? But no Indonesian spice here, like this one. We made it like very classic French sauce on it. We have a ravioli on the top with a little bit of Japanese duck and also a little bit of Japanese shrimp, all mixed in together. And then we will pour a sauce, consomme, on top of the ravioli for you to eat together. Okay, consomme is made with the shrimp, and it is very rich. We spent 2.5 days to make this food. He's coming as well.
Wow.
Okay, how to eat this one? You need your spoon, just your spoon, to cut the ravioli in half so you can hold the vessel, cut it in half, and then you can start eating both sides together for each bite. So you can just grab the skewer in one hand, eat the ravioli as well. Enjoy. Yours, trying to remember what I put inside this morning. Yeah, so just cut it in half. First, the ravioli. Unless you want to just Okay, so drunken lamb is your next one. Okay, so did you notice that lamb was in the last drawing? Take a look if you haven't seen it yet, yeah? Seems like this lamb has been drinking all day.
Oh yeah, there it
Look at the
is.
last food. Let's look at the food stall last night. You see it, right?
Yeah.
He was there all along, drinking all day, yeah? So, I will present you the lamb here. Okay, so inside my pot I have hot stones, I have some hay, and then the lamb is on top. Okay, so this is a lamb from Hokkaido, marinated inside some sake musk. Sake musk is the remains from after making sake, called sake kasu. Marinated inside for about 2 nights, very salt, and then we will smoke it inside this hay. Right. So lid goes on, and then just need a blowtorch here, ignite to smoke everything inside this pot. So, smoking time, right? And I think for you as well. Okay, so we have a small little snack, a small smoke while you're waiting for your lamb to be smoked. Okay, so enjoy just half piece, and you can enjoy the rest of it with the next one coming up. Okay, so this is actually a little cigarette. Inside is stuffed with Japanese potato from northern Japan called Inka no Mezame, and then we chopped up some iburigakka, which is chopped up smoked pickled daikon to be smoky inside. Okay, so go ahead, enjoy half of it.
Thank you. And I'm not even a smoker.
Just the cigarette while you're waiting. So it is a mashed potato stuffed with some smoked pickled daikon. Okay, and then the smoking is done. Okay, and on the lamb, I'm going to put a little bit of lamb fat and some sake musk. Whiskey spray. And then this is a whiskey, Hibiki whiskey, is directly on top. Caramelized service. Here's this octopus cooked 7 hours.
Oh wow.
Sauce first. Sauce first. Flour, please. Alright, so we have 2 bites here for you. And it's already cut, this lamb. So you can just take your fork and spoon to eat.
This is a 7-hour cooked octopus. Can you believe that? Wow. Look at the texture.
Okay, so serious cow. Us, you're sitting beside the lamb, very drunken. This time you turned around and you see a serious cow. Which one's better? You'll see. But this is a very serious dish, so I made it very classic flavors and then also very classic technique to execute this one. Can you eat a lot? Yeah? Okay, I'll give you a good one. Okay, so we are done. So very serious dish because I made a very serious plating, classic technique. So white asparagus puree on the outside, shungiku, which is chrysanthemum leaves. We put it on the side as well. Asparagus salsa underneath with a little bit of the beef trimmings to make it very crispy, and then a little bit of white asparagus as well. Okay, enjoy it together with the A4 rank sirloin marinated inside of a little bit of dill seeds. Celery leaves is the flavor for this one. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Serious cow. Serious cow, so we have a serious plate. We kept it very simple with classic French. 아, そのまま置いといてください. Okay, so do you see somebody sitting on the bed? Okay, so that is you. You've just kind of woken up and you're thinking, this is kind of a weird dream. Decided to go back to sleep again. You're awake here. You only get to eat when you're dreaming. You can just turn the page to the next one.
Attention, attention. Welcome to the future. Let me update you. This is year 2099. The planet is now past the point of no return. and the human population is only able to survive in a few pockets of this planet. Most others have found a new home on a distant planet. I have been working here at the Tapas Molecular Bar for 75 years since the last chef left. I am very tired and need to be repaired soon. The dish we are going to serve you is the most rare and fried steak tartar. Caviar and caviar and caviar and caviar and caviar and caviar and caviar and
He's too tired.
caviar and caviar and caviar and caviar and
Leave him here. Okay. So I built this thing. So I used to be a sculpture major. This is why I could build this. Anyway, so Bluetooth speaker inside and a little bit of lights. I will be making you something very sustainable because you're in the future, and in the future, I'd like you to have some sustainable things because we'll be running out of ingredients like crazy in the future, right? So I'll be making you something like a molten lava cake, like a chocolate fondant, if you will. And then together you'll be eating this. There's all the things you might have in the future, but maybe on the ground, yeah? Little bolts and screws and things like that that fall maybe off of a robot like this one. Okay. It looks like a chocolate dessert, but it is not. It is made from fake chocolate because cacao beans, they'll be gone by the time, maybe in 20 years even, because nobody's even making this stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to use the shape of this ladle to make it. Inside, I'm going to pipe in a black bean flavored mousse. This is hot. I'm going to put the hot black bean mousse in the ladle, into the liquid nitrogen. It'll come out this shape, outside frozen, inside warm, because this is warm. You have 5 seconds to take your first bite. 5 seconds to take a photo and start eating. You might want to take a photo of each other's is best.
I have anxiety right now.
Don't worry, you'll have anxiety later as well. Okay, so one by one. Okay, black bean mousse. And then into the liquid nitrogen. Five seconds starts now. Fork, spoon, you need both. A little bit of amaretto flavor as well. Okay, 5 seconds, go. So far, nobody's been able to do 5 seconds. Out of ingredients so much that maybe a chef would serve you a white plate and a very empty one. Enjoy.
Sense. Looking circle. Wow.
Okay? So as I said, we'll be running out of ingredients someday, but we need something in instead, right? To replace these ingredients. You can feel free to open it up. This is all the nutrients you need for the entire day. Go ahead. Okay, so we have some pills and some nutrients in front of you. Okay, so I made a lot of silicon molds to make this menu. So, in front of you, so we have 4 different types. The one in the very front is made from cherry. It is kind of like a cherry Mentos. And then on the right and the left is made from rosemary and coconut, and also yogurt and coconut. On the very top is made from white chocolate that's slightly fizzy. We put some soda inside, some tangerine flavor, mikan. Okay, enjoy from whichever one you like. Some small candies to finish off.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Incredible.
음식을 먹을 게 없으니까.
They're gonna serve you something that is gonna wake you up. Probably. Take a look. This will be happening to you. So you'll be doing this. This is a umeboshi pickled plum flavored meringue soaked inside liquid nitrogen. When you eat this, be careful. If you don't chew it, it will burn your tongue. Chew it. Okay? So, the cocktail that you'll be having is seasoned with pickled plum, and then we have some other components to be eating it with. A little bit of whipped cream, and then also some umeshu, so plum wine. You'll be eating this together. Okay? If you don't chew, it will burn your tongue. If you don't video each other, you will not see yourself. Okay? So careful. Let's go. Ready? Looks like you're ready. So I'm gonna pass it to you. One bite, chew, and then afterwards here.
Thank you.
Chew it, chew, chew, chew. Okay, so it's just like a bird's nest. Okay, and then in the fridge, I have an egg. This is a special egg. This raw egg, I'm gonna put here. Okay, so I need you all to help us to count 1, 2, 3. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, and at the count of 3, pick up the egg. Listen. This egg will say something to you. Try to remember what it said, because you need to tell us so I can tell them. Okay? Listen. Tell us what it said. Okay? Put the egg back after. Okay? But only get it at the 3. Okay. Let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's nice and slow. Super slow. And then little crane inside.
Oh, that's so cute.
Happy anniversary. Congratulations. Thank you very much for coming. This is the end. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.